Oppa, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to cook some lamb. Yes, we're going to cook some beautiful lamb on the Crossray barbecue, but we're going to do it a special way. We've got a beautiful leg of lamb here, but of course I've taken off the bone and there we have it there. So I've filleted the leg of lamb and it's ready to put on the Crossray rotisserie. So the way we're going to do a beautiful lamb today is some oregano, lemon, pepper, some herbs and plenty of garlic. And of course we're going to put olive oil. And we're going to cook it on the Crossray barbecue using the rotisserie for around about 1.5 hours. It shouldn't take much longer than that, but originally this would have been around probably a 3 kilo leg of lamb. And of course your butcher or you, if you like at home, you can give it a go and take out the bone yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is just move this rotisserie out for a minute, the rod, and we'll come back to that. First thing is about getting the inside ready. So there we have it there, a beautiful lamb. And of course it's a beautiful spring lamb. And the outside I'm going to marinate after. But the first thing we're going to do is put a bit of olive oil on the inside, just like this. We want all the spices and everything we do to grab. And of course what we're going to do is we're going to be wrapping this up into like an oval shape when it's done. So there we go there. So we have the oil. Of course we need some rigani. There we go. Put some plenty of rigani on the inside, as we will on the outside. It is quite thick, so you want to make sure that you do marinate both sides properly. So it is going to take around 1.5 hours on the Crossray barbecue. Let's put a bit of marinade, parsley, as they say, just like that as well. And of course, we're going to put that just like that there, all the way through. I'm going to grab some garlic, and this is how I store my garlic. This is fresh garlic, in the sense of homemade garlic, and then eventually I grab it and I store it in the fridge once it's all ready. So I'm just going to slice it in half, just like this, put it in. 3 cloves is probably going to be enough, I'd say, just like that. There we go. We want some pepper as well. That's it, beautiful. Plenty of crushed pepper on the inside. Keep going, it doesn't matter, as much as you like. There we go. And I can hear people asking me, should I put some Mythos beer? Maybe we should splash some as well. We'll get a bit of salt. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Just on the inside. Oh, bass. Oh, bass. Beautiful. So a couple of bay leaves we'll put as well, just like this. And we'll stips in some limoni. So it's keeping it quite simple. It's not quite difficult. It's actually become a nice display as it is. There we go. Beautiful. A bit more. That's it. Just like that. Now, you can keep it simple as I have. You can also put some pine nuts in there. You can also make a different kind of marinade if you like. I like to keep it simple. We'll grab a bit of Mythos and we'll put some as well, just to give it a bit of a taste. There it is, the flavour. Beautiful. And you can leave it for half an hour now, just like this. And that's what I would recommend. Leave it like that for half an hour, put some foil on top, and then come back and wrap it up. And I'll show you how to wrap it up. So we're back now, and you can see our beautiful lamb is ready for the next stage. And the next stage is to roll it up and then do the same kind of marinade on the other side. Assume you've left it for half an hour, and that's what you probably want to do. And then you want to turn it around just like this. You're going to make a little bit of a mess here, but that's okay. And then wrap it up. And just like that. All the way. Okay? Opas. Just like that. And that's how we're going to wrap it. And I'm going to tie that now with some beautiful string just here, just like this. And I'm going to slowly wrap it up like that. I'm going to do one just to show you how I'll do it. And I usually do the middle first. When you're on your own, that's the best way to do it. Just like that. You put your finger there and you do another knot. And you keep going all the way around. So we'll do another one. What we'll do after this is after we marinate it again, we'll pass the rod on the other side and then be ready to put on the Crossray. Now I've got all 4 burners on high. I'm letting the Crossray barbecue heat up quite a bit. It's nearly hitting 400 degrees. And I'm doing that on purpose because as soon as I put it on, I want to make sure that it is nice and hot. Piassi zesta, as they say. So we can grab a bit of heat straight away. We're back in a second as I keep going to marinate the rest on the outside. So there we have it. We've just cut the last bit of string of our beautiful, call it lamb roll, Grecque style, and there it is there. And I did promise you, we still need to do plenty more of adding some spices. So there we have the pepper. So we need plenty of pepper on top, and we'll spin that round and get it all like that. That's it. Beautiful. And as it's cooking, it's going to be cooking for around about 1.5 hours. All right, and as you can see, all these juices that you see underneath is the beautiful Mythos beer and the olive oil. So there we go. We've got plenty of pepper on that now. We don't need any more. We need some rigani. More rigani. Plenty of rigani on lamb. You should always put rigani on lamb. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we have that. And of course, I need a towel quickly. And of course, some more salt as well. Oh, just like that. There we have it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Oh, bass. Excellent. Now, the tricky part is to get the rotisserie ready and put it on. But again, I'll show you how. Grab the first part of the rotisserie, and that's one of your spikes. Just like this. Put it down, I'd say about there. And we can always adjust it. And then just pass it through, just like that. And there we go, we have our Nikki, our beautiful dog, getting excited about this beautiful meal that we're preparing. And there we have the next one. We'll put that on there. And I can hear, the dog, and it's getting really excited. And that looks like it's a little bit adjusted. So do it there. There we go. G'day, Nikki. There we go. We'll put that there just like that. If you come in close, just going to rub it in again in our marinade, our salt, our pepper, our rigani, and of course our Mythos beer. And then we're going to get ready for the last bit here, which is our little adjuster here that holds it in. So for now, come over here. We'll lift the lid on the Crossray barbecue. And like I said, I've had all 4 burners on high for around about 10 minutes. And now it's really nice and hot. So I'll make the adjustments there. Turn it on like that. I'll put the lid down for around about 10 minutes. And then I'll put all 4 burners on low and leave it for around about another. Okay, so while we're waiting for around 10 minutes for a beautiful lamb just to pick up that sort of first initial heat that we're looking for, we had all this juice here, all this zumi that we're marinating it in. We're not going to lose that, we're going to keep it, because that's what we're going to be pasting our lamb over the next hour and 20 minutes. So I'm just going to pour it in, just like that, and I'm going to see how much this will give us, just like that. Never waste, never waste. So this has got olive oil in it, it's got some bitter, Mythos, it's got plenty of salt, plenty of pepper, and of course some rigani. And that's probably not enough, so I'm going to make a little bit more. There we are, a little bit of more beer, a little bit of more olive oil, and of course, while we're there, we're just going to put a little bit of some more herbs and spices, just to give it some taste. We need a bit more rigani, so we'll pour that in, just like this, and a bit more pepper. And that's going to be our marinade. Very simple, not difficult, and everyone asks, bit of salt, how do you make this marinade? How do you do this? How do you do that? They're all simple. Follow Jack the Greek, and you'll see all these beautiful recipes, especially how to do this marinade. And there we go. Beautiful marinade for your lamb. Another lemon, and there we have it. And of course, there it is just there. Mix it up. If you want, use your finger. Perfect. A little bit of olive oil, lemon, a touch of that beer, a nice bit of salt and pepper for flavouring. We'll be back in around 10 minutes to show you how it's going. I did promise we'll be back in around 10 minutes. It is 10 minutes now, coming close. We're going to turn all 4 burners on low because we don't want to burn it on the outside without cooking it on the inside. And as you can see, the 10 minutes has nicely grabbed. So the heat, epgasse as they say, has grabbed and it's just crisped up the outside. And I'm going to put some marinade on it, just like this. And every 10 or 15 minutes, I will be pasting it with the marinade. And there we have it, copas. Look at this. Beautiful. There we go. So we'll leave that there. Turn it down. Every 10-15 minutes, we'll be coming back, marinating it. And within about an hour, we're going to plate it up. Can't wait. Bye-bye. It's been around an hour and 10 minutes. Coming close, and let's have a look to see how beautiful lamb, boneless leg lamb, is going on the Crossray barbecue. It's been on the rotisserie now for around 1 hour and 10 minutes. And it does look a little bit black, but that's the marinade that we put on. But I can just rest assure you, when you open it, have a look at it, nice and close, and I open it and I cut it up, you'll see how beautiful and juicy it is on the inside. So the marinade I used, the beer itself, is what's made it a little bit dark. So what we'll do now is take it off and let it sit here for a couple of minutes. So what we'll do is, we'll turn the rotisserie off, grab it from either side, just like this, and we'll just put it there, just like that. Oh, bas. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Let me just turn it around so you can see it as well from the other side. Beautiful. Look at that. Excellent. There we go. So we'll let it cool down for a couple of minutes and slowly we'll just take off the little accessories that I've had on here just to make sure we can take it off nice and easy. They are very hot at the moment, so I'll just unscrew them just very slightly and we'll start pulling it up. So there we go, we just take off our accessories and there you go. I can hear Nikki barking away, getting excited to have some of the leftovers. So there we are. We're gonna need to cut this up. So very quickly, we're gonna take it off the skillet. Just like that. There you go. It's very hot. You're just gonna be very, very careful. So we just put that there. We'll turn all our burners off. Put the lid down. And there we have it. This away. Just underneath. Just like that. There we have it. Beautiful. So we'll just take off the string that we used earlier. You can't just cut it all up like that. But there we go. Just cut that. Just nicely. And just take it off. Beautiful. There we go. We don't want that getting caught up in our plates and our meals. There we have it. There we go. Number 3. And obviously number 4 just there. Keep our hands clean. And straight back in. Let's have a look now where we're going to start this. We had our rosemary in as well there. So we'll pull that out just like that. And there it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 1 more minute just to rest. Because I just realised I don't have any limonia. No more lemons on my plate. But of course, we've got our lemon tree in the backyard. Come over here with me and I'll show you my beautiful lemon tree. Here we are. We have a beautiful lemon tree. And of course, our colocasi. And we're going to thank our Theo Andrea, the Cypriot colocasi grown in Melbourne. And of course, with our lemons, I'll grab one here. There we go. Beautiful. Opas. There we go. So this is the lemon we're going to use to marinate our beautiful lamb at the end. So there we are. Beautiful. Okay, so we're back now. And what we're going to do is we can put it in just like this. We'll put that away. And if we want to, we can just put it straight in to our plate just like this. And you can present it. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut it up. I'm going to cut it into small parts just like this. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. Hey, look at this. Come in close and have a look at this beautiful meat. Look at that. Oh, look how juicy it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. So we'll slice it away. Beautiful. Look at that. Cooked to perfection all the way through. Beautiful. And like I said, this was about 3 kilos of boneless lamb leg. And it took about an hour and 15 to 20 minutes on the Crossray barbecue. So there we are. So here we've cut it up now, we've sliced it. The challenge now is to put it in the plate. Oh, bus. There we go. Beautiful lamb, just like that. And of course, we have a little bit here. We'll put that up the back where no one can see it. And let's not forget our lemon. So we'll cut our lemon. We'll stipsy some of that just like this. Beautiful. Just on top. Beautiful. And there we go. Put some lemon just there. Put the rest away. And I think we're just about there and ready to celebrate. Of course, there are some juices here. We are going to just put them like that on the back, just like that. Just to give it that extra flavour, and you can hear the dog getting so excited. There we have it there. I had the olive oil here in case I needed to put a little bit more, but I don't. And of course, we have our rosemary just there. And there we have it, a beautiful lamb, infused with garlic, plenty of herbs, marinade, parsley, salt, pepper, and of course, some beautiful mythos in the marinade as well. And of course, all cooked on the Crossray barbecue by Jack the Greek. Don't forget, enjoy a mythos beer when you're having some beautiful lamb. Opas from Jack the Greek.